All right, so 2025 is officially here, and I wanted to just make this video and set some goals, teach you guys what I've learned in the last 6 months of doing YouTube and content creation, to build my personal brand, to build my brand for my business. It has drastically improved my life. It definitely hasn't made it worse. So if you're thinking about starting, this could be a great video for you. And maybe it'll just push you over that ledge and just convince you to just get started, because that honestly has been the hardest part for me. So one of the things that YouTube has done and social media has done is it's opened my eyes to see the amount of people that I can actually reach. And I had never seen numbers like this until a few of my friends who ventured off into YouTube showed me exactly the numbers that they were doing, and it's in the millions. Like, the type of content is different, but the fact that you can reach this many people in such a short amount of time has completely shifted my mindset and my focus as far as like my marketing strategy goes for my business, even for our church, because there is a factor of online stuff, and I do a lot of media stuff for our church, and growing on YouTube is going to be one of the goals for the church as well this year, and I'm kind of heading that up. So I'm super excited to get started on that. But it's not only for your business. This is like I said, like a personal brand building exercise. It's a discipline that you have to get up every single day and think about what you're going to be making next. Now, this leads to a form of discipline that is the same form of discipline as getting up, going to the gym, getting in the Word of God, doing devos every single day, purifying your heart. That's the same sort of discipline that you have to have with this sort of thing. And this is a little bit more creative, which is why I think I enjoy it so much. It's not just something that I have to get done, but it's something that I get to do. And that's one of the things that I want to focus on in 2025. It's like I get to do these things. I don't have to do these things. But whenever I do it, the reward is massive. So I'm doing all this, and it's keeping me disciplined. It's keeping me creative. And I am also building my brand at the same exact time. And so it's just a win-win-win in every single corner. A few of the things that I have learned so far is that at the very beginning, it's going to be very difficult to be motivated after you post your first 10, 20, even 30 videos, because they're probably not going to get views. So if you're down on that, just keep pushing forward, keep grinding, and just do it. Like, all you're doing at the beginning is getting the reps, you're getting the quantity, you're showing the algorithm that you're going to show up consistently, and that is only going to help you in the long run. So being consistent is probably the number one piece of advice that I could give you. It's stay consistent and be a student of YouTube, be a student of the platform that you're trying to grow on, and do your research, do your market research, just like anything else that you do in a corporate job, or if you're a real estate agent. Like, you have to do market research to know what's going on, to know what the trends are, etc. You also want to focus on your delivery. You also want to focus on your packaging, which is your title and your thumbnail and your topic, because if none of those line up, or if none of those are good, then nobody's going to want to click on your video. And then once they click on your video, if the topic sucks, if the video sucks, the odds of them staying and even like subscribing are literally 0 to maybe 1%. Nobody's going to want to watch your stuff. Nobody's even going to click on it and get the opportunity, because the way you packaged it doesn't line up with what they thought the video was going to be. And that's going to be a goal of mine. It's been really, honestly, way harder than I thought it was going to be, to stay consistent in the same lane, in the same niche, in the same type of content, because I'm like, I always want to chase the squirrels. There's always a woman in a red dress that's ready to distract you. And so making sure that whenever somebody clicks on your channel and knowing exactly what it's about is half of the challenge. And so for 2025, I'm going to focus hard, and I'm just telling you this while you're watching this, I'm going to focus hard on tech reviews and teaching people how to use this stuff, as well as educating people on social media. So if you're a one-stop shop business owner, like, this is the channel where you can come and learn all of the media stuff, all of the content stuff that you need to know, what camera you need to buy, what microphone you need to buy, how to use it, and how to upload it onto social media, the most effective way to get the most reach and the most views possible. One of the mottos that I like to run my business off of is, you don't sell, you serve. And if you're genuinely helping people, the sales will naturally occur, and it's going to be probably significantly more than if you were to just go out and try to sell this stuff. So the last perk of doing YouTube and content, all of the above, is you just get to document your journey. You get to document the whole life and adventure that you go on, and all the troubles and all the lows and ups and all the hard things about running a business or doing whatever it is you're doing. You get to document it and you get to look back on it. And one of the reasons I'm doing this is because my kids in the future, I want my kids to watch this and be able to experience and feel who I am 10 years ago, 20 years ago. And it's just a cool way to document this stuff. So hello, kids in the future, if you're watching this. But it's just a cool way to let them get to know you and build that relationship. And it's no different than a regular viewer who happened to find your video on the homepage. And so building that trust, building that relationship, it can only lead to a cool place, and eventually will probably lead to a sell of some sort if you have it set up right with your funnel system on YouTube. But serving people, entertaining people, educating people are going to be the primary use that I am using YouTube for in 2025. So speaking of documenting, I'm wanting to set another goal of 50,000 subscribers. And I know it's kind of crazy, but we hit 1K relatively quick. We're trying to hit 50,000 subscribers. So if you've enjoyed this video, if you want to watch the journey moving forward of this media company, it's called Howdy Media. If you're new here, we do video production, social media education, etc. A lot of the things that we're talking about on this channel. I would 100% be very appreciative if you subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below of something that you learned or some of your YouTube goals for 2025. I want to hear them. To wrap things up, starting content, creating videos, creating photos, and going all in on this content thing, it literally cannot lead you to a worse place than you were before. It can only open doors. It can only impact your life in a positive way, and that's exactly what it's done for us. I've been able to start this whole company and leverage social media in order to get every single client that we have had up to this point. Now, obviously, there's word of mouth, and that's great, but utilizing these tools can get your content in front of potentially millions of eyeballs. And so why would you not want to go all in on content if you're a business owner, especially? But that's just my thoughts. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll be putting out more stuff like this. Let me know, did you like this type of video? It's always good to hear feedback, and I want to know what you guys want to watch and listen to, and what gets you guys to click, because that's my job, is to get you guys to click and immediately get value out of what you're watching. So 2025 is going to be a great year. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.